It's the building that was opened the year the franchise became known as the Titans. Welcome to Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC. Between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Tennessee Titans. Cam Little out for the opening kick. And away we go from Nashville. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Making some progress here. He manages the 35 before they can stop him. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Now a give on the counter. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Ward. Into the hands of Okonkwo. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
49-yard line.
Okay, ready? Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Ball back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Cougar 19.
Ward off the play fake. That one's complete to Chimere DK. And he can't get the touchdown, Brock, but plenty of yardage. He goes out down near the 10. They get 37 on the play. And the Titans have a 1st.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
68, go!
From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
Ready?
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Just the Eagles. Cougar 19.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he did his part, partner. Got him 8 yards. Sets up 3rd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Ready?
3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves. Jack Panther. Ready?
We go with the design keeper. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Titans finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Mevis ready to send this one away. Strong with the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, go!
First carry now. This is Bashal Tutin. Small gain there. Maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. It really creates some indecision now defensively.
And that one doesn't give him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
3rd down, Lawrence to throw. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Knocked away, and that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up 2nd down.
Quarterback of his renown, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence. He's going to push one deep down the... This is caught inside the 15. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. 1st down.
I have loved this opening script. Aggressive, taking your shots. You know, the numbers tell you get an explosive play on a drive in the NFL today, you're typically going to score. With that shot down the field, well, they're knocking on the door in the red zone.
Chased out to his right. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars finish off their opening drive. Cam Little to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jaguars start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. He fields it from the 8. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Ready. Panther 60, Panther 60, Panther 60, Panther 60.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it's going to be 2nd down. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Here we go. Ready.
2nd and 10 now. Ward. Completed to his running back. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Nickel look by the Jaguars here. 3rd down. There he is on 3rd and short. That's caught for the 1st. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
They'll run it from the gun. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock it behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Let's go now. Ready.
Ward setting the pass. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Ready up.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Here we go. Bronco 80.
3rd and long for him here. It's Ironman downfield. He's got it. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd down. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter, and it's Titans football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Off the play fake, here's Ward. This is a heater going deep. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so it'll be 2nd down.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
And they're on him right near the catch point as he gets this to the 24-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Tennessee 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Took his shot at 6 that time. And that'll bring up second down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans take a second quarter lead. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say to slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
Harrison Mevis to kick off.
Mevis ready to send this one away. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes first and 10. It's a handoff to Tootin, running right. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
First down, and they go right back to it. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
13 yards on the play. That's another Jaguars first down.
Red on red.
First and 10.
Now Lawrence. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they get this down to the 28. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. They'll come up on first and 10.
Jaguars first down.
Hey, Lion!
On play action now, Lawrence. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they dealt with him and knocked it away.
Lawrence trying again on second. Escapes the defender. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Got his man. Thomas has it. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Hey, Ron! Son, this
First and goal. Here's Tootin. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Jacksonville! The Jaguars can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense. And that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, this is McCaffrey. Things going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. And they finally bring him down after a huge run back into their territory.
Us quarterbacks, Kate, yeah, you'll hear us say things like our best friends are the blockers up front or the go-to receivers. But a returner who could give you a short field coming out just like that, well, he's someone maybe you take to dinner during the week as a thank you for that great field position.
New set of downs from the 37.
18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals. Cougar 19.
First and 10 here. Ward. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Ready.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's second and 10.
Let's go now. Gravity Lions. Roll. Ready.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. It was Denzel Ward who brought that play to an end.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
Ward's going to throw here on third. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back, and it's going to bring up fourth down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they've taken back the lead.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on first and 10.
On red. Hot.
Tootin gets it from the gun. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. Second and 7 coming up. Give him a few yards on that run. It's second and 7. So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More from Nissan Stadium coming up. Second down now, they need 7.
Hey, go.
They go play action, Lawrence. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Defender runs right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ryan Thomas Jr., his intended target. And it's third down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they're staring at a fourth down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7. They're going for this. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball, right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
60 Eagles.
First down throw here for Ward. Short pass brought in. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Ward now. Setting up the screen. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. The Jaguars are going to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
They'll try and punch it in. And so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 2nd and goal coming up from the 7.
Come on. 70 Timberwolves. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Go.
Ward, a quick throw, complete. And a massive hit near the goal line to keep him out of the end zone. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their 3rd. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
On the ready.
Only need to fall forward 1 more yard. Here's 3rd and goal.
70 ready.
There's a give straight up the middle. And he's in for the touchdown. The Titans grow their lead just before halftime. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating a defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
Mevis ready to send this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Off the play action, it's Lawrence. Connects on the crosser. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line. From the shotgun, Lawrence. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Got his man. This is Noel. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line.
26 yards. That's good for a Jaguars.
11.
A gain of 26 yards.
Kick the running back in motion.
First down, Jaguars.
First down throw, Lawrence. The left side, caught by Higgins. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Cam Little now to try the Jags field goal. This is going to be a 32-yarder from the left hash.
32-yard attempt.
Little knocks it through. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
Hey, that's just an excellent play call to get a chunk of yards and set up that field goal before halftime. Job well done.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Return coming from the 6. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Strong with the return. And the return man is hauled down. And the question now, Brock, is will we be headed backwards here? We've got a flag down. Hoping to help spring him for a bigger return, but he got caught, and it lessens the return instead. So the penalty on the return doesn't do them any favors, Brock. A lot more field ahead of them here starting out.
Hey, Ron! Darn, this is hot! Hey, kill!
On the give, it's Dooku. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
These defensive ends today are so good, Kate, with their hands, and it's often right off the jump. If you can win with your hands, if you can create space, you can get a tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Route! Son, this is hot! Here we go.
Lawrence working from the gun. Higgins makes the catch. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
11, add it. This is 24. Son, this is hot!
Out of the gun, Lawrence. That's caught. It's Hunter. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Jaguars, first down. First and 10 at
Hey,
the 32-yard line.
Hey! Go, let's go!
They've got a man in motion. First and 10, it's Lawrence. Buys time, rolling right. He's keeping it. Rolling into enemy territory. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And the Jaguars have a first down.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the first down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
He'll put everything he's got behind it. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. Now it's Lawrence. Going deep here for the end zone. And this is going to be a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. On his little for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jaguars tie this game up. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, this is McCaffrey. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
Take over first and 10. And they're on the 17-yard line.
Tennessee to the line, 1st and 10.
Go! 19.
Running it now out of the gun. Himself protected, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. And they pick it up. Time to push for that marker. Into the red zone. To the house for a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans picked up the fumble and ran it home. That had to have been just about as far away as possible, Brock, from what that was drawn up to be. But the end result, partner, exactly as they planned. It's a touchdown. And the Jaguars grab it.
They let them break the tie, but blocking that extra point could become pivotal. A huge moment in this game down the stretch. Stays a 6-point game. So if they can find that end zone, and their offense knows it, their kick could give them the lead and may even be the deciding point.
Fields this one at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Rip, 23. Hey,
Tootin headed left. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. It's Kenneth Murray on the tackle. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Hey, Lion. Hey, Dinter.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. That's Thomas, he's got it. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
That's good for our Jaguars. 1st down. A gain of 16 yards.
Lawrence now off the play action.
1st down, Jaguars.
Bails out of the pocket quick. Right side caught by Higgins. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage, he gets to that edge.
This is caught inside the 15. Give him 32 on that play. And that's good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars get 6 points for themselves. Trevor Lawrence with the touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars take the lead on that successful kick. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Return starts at the 3. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Titans to the line now. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Ward. Throwing the out route complete. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he's going to be across midfield with a gain of 5 on that play.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Trying to force one through there. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2, it could have gone the other way.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Come on. Hit. Cowboy 80. Dragon 60. Go.
Shotgun snap out of Ward. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there.
Pat the 60, pat the 60. 19 Lions.
He's back to throw. Downfield to DK. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
Kate, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, and I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
And they were waiting for him on that draw, weren't they? They get him behind the line. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a 1st down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass. Well, they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. On the move, headed right. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. Ward bringing the Titans to the line. They're going for 2.
The Titans will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. This is caught. And he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point lead.
I always say about the NFL game, it's a game of matchups. And that time they get the matchup they want, and they go right to it. It's a risky call throwing it for 2. That risk pays off.
Strong with the return. He's stopped on the run back of the 27.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Hey, let's go.
Inside give here for Tootin. And he'll knife his way through for a pick of a 4. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's Jaguars football. They trail, but it's still within reach. Four yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll go again here with Tootin. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Hey, Lion!
Throwing on 1st down. Lawrence. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence. Finds his running back. This is Bayshore Tootin. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Rip, 23.
Putting a receiver in motion. Again, it's Lawrence to throw. Escapes the pocket. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And 4th and 4 coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Hey.
Desperation time here. Got his man. Thomas has it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's another
11. Here we go.
Tootin on 1st and 10. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. Goes to the hurry up here.
loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
30 left.
At the Titans' 32-yard line.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Hey, go.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Oh, defender there to knock it away, and he's able to do just that. 4th down coming up.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Cam Little now in a high-pressure spot. He was money on his first field goal, Brock. His second coming a little inside of 50 yards. Kicked well, and this is good! And that brings things a little closer here late.
Such a perfect example of a kicker just doing his job. And now it's incumbent upon that defense to give him and their offense another shot.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. On the return, this is McCaffrey. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready, go.
Ward off the play fake. It's out there, downfield. He's got it. They'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
Push the eagle. Push. Here we go.
1st and 10 here. Ward. He beams one deep right side. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Cowboy 80. Bronco 80.
Off the play fake. Here's Ward. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go. Start. 19, Charger. 19, Charger.
Back to throw it. Not left. Dialman makes the grab. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. This play goes for 36. And the Titans have a first.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Let's go now.
Again, Ward going to the air. That one's complete right side. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
70. Ready?
They'll run here from the gun. And he's able to fight this down to the 2.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. They give it to him again. And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Drive has gone age now as they face 3rd and 3.
Bronco switch. Ready.
Another carry for him. He runs it across. Touchdown! The Titans now lead by 10.
Let's see, Kate, I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What are we going to call this, other than simply splendid?
Levis with a point after. And the Titans drive their lead to 11.
Jaguars 34. Harrison
Levis ready to send this one away. Returnable from the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Hey, Jim. Hey, run. Let's go. Hot.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Into traffic, complete. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. That's the 2-minute warning here in Nashville. Jaguars at a 2-score deficit. Second and 3 now.
Hey, go.
They go play action. Lawrence. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
We've learned how valuable sacks in a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball. And they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line. First down throw, Lawrence. Hits him on the out route. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Lawrence working from the gun. Flush down now to his left. He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. Getting 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Gets it quickly to Noel. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line.
That's another Jaguars first down.
And off to Tootin. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. Gotta hurry this to the line.
11 more yards. That's another Jaguars.
And that spikes 36 seconds to play. Ball still on that 20. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Lawrence looking to throw. Has it at the 7. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
13 yards on the play. And the Jaguars.
And he gets it spiked. 20 seconds left to play. Line of scrimmage once again. That 7-yard line as they get set. 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Lawrence. He's near the goal line. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Grant, 23. Here we go.
Complete on the option. And he is in for the touchdown. Still unlikely, Brock, but it's not entirely over just yet with this score. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
So with hardly any game left, they have time for this kick and maybe a couple plays. And the Titans look like they've recovered. Yep, and folks, this game is over.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Alert!
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. So here in Nashville, the Titans come away with the win. Well, Brock, I think it's